Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek. I'm here with Brian Bornmueller from Asmodee North America, looking at House of Danger, a game by Prospero Hall, published by Z-Man Games, with the Choose Your Own Adventure.
Yeah, licensed off of the Choose Your Own Adventure books, which I certainly remember buying at Scholastic Book Fairs at school and reading and dying.
There were
times.
A lot of those books.
Yes.
Many, many times. So, how is this made into a game? Has it been transformed?
So, I mean, we're big fans of Choose Your Own Adventure, and we know there's a lot of great games out there that are kind of these collaborative storytelling games, and it's like a perfect marriage of theme and gameplay. So how it works is the game's going to come with five of these chapters, which are big stacks of tarot cards here, that have a story on them that you're going to read out loud as a group. One person will read, and at the end of it, sometimes it will have you do things. So like in this case, it'll have me draw a card from the big clue index here that'll go out, which is maybe the goal of the game here early on. And then there's going to be a choice. So the choice at the end of the first card is, if you climb the gate, go to story card 2. If you search the wall for another way, and go to story card 3. And so the cards are numbered, and you keep going through. Sometimes when you'll get to the cards, they'll have optional or mandatory challenges, and when you're facing a challenge, you're going to roll a die and try to get higher than a number on the danger meter here. So in this case, we failed, so the danger meter would go up. If we'd succeeded, we'd get to draw another clue from the deck. Sometimes these clue cards will be like items that you pick up throughout the story that will be able to help you later on. So the shears would help you in a future fight if you had those. Or sometimes they will actually just be clues to understanding what's going on in the story.
Or give you guidance for where you might want to go or something like that.
Sometimes they're just images, sometimes it's all kinds of different stuff in there. And one thing that I think is really kind of amazing is the Choose Your Own Adventure books were very kind of linear stories, whereas you kind of tried to find the one path through all the things. And the team has done a lot of work in this to make it a more branching sort of narrative. So you can make different choices and still get to the end. Now maybe you'll have better equipment for the start of the next chapter, depending on what you do, but there's multiple pass-throughs, so you can play through the same story even multiple times and see different outcomes.
See what happens. So what are you trying to do? You have the goal.
Yeah, so in this case, you're trying to get inside the creepy house in the story. The players are all playing psychic investigators who have been called to figure out this mystery. So your goals are not even clear when you start the game. You have to kind of unravel the mystery of it. So it's a collaborative game, so you can read it and play it by yourself if you want to, or you can play it just with a big group of people.
And how do things go wrong? So we got the danger meter, which increases, which gives us a target that we have to roll higher than.
Well, so that's when for challenges, and sometimes you'll just make the wrong choice, and you'll get to a card that says the end, and you'll die, and that would be kind of lame if that was just the end of the game and you packed it up at that point. So you have what we call the psychic scale here, which is kind of your score, and so when you get to the end points, you'll lose some points off your psychic scale and then get to go back and maybe make a different choice, which we think sort of, back when you would read the book, you'd sort of leave your thumb at the end of the last choice.
Yes,
and if you made the wrong one and go back. So here's sort of a gameplay mechanic that captures that feeling of like, oh, well, that was the wrong thing to do. Let's try something else.
Right, and if your danger meter gets too high, you lose some points and go back through. So you're just trying to, at the end, be as high as possible.
Get the best scores you can and get through the story. So
there you go. All right. House of Danger?
House of Danger, yeah. This is one of the most popular. This is one of the actual Choose Your Adventure books, one of the most popular ones with, I won't spoil what, but crazy stuff happens in it. And very fun, kind of campy story. And this is a great game for maybe people who've wanted to try this style of game before. Some other studios like Space Cowboys does like Time Stories, and Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective. This is
sort of Unlock as well. It seems sort of escape room element.
Yeah, but
you got challenges to figure out where to go and what to do.
More, a lot of story and very simple rules to kind of get into that. So if people haven't wanted to try one of those yet, that's a good place to start.
All right, thank you, Brian.
Absolutely.
And I mentioned this is only one of 5 chapters, right?
Yeah, there's 5 chapters in the box, which each one's kind of a play section. It's going to come out this summer, and it's going to be $24.99.
Okay, thank you.